All right. So I'm making this. I was like, shit, should this be the part two of the video about black love? But then I'm like, I still don't even know. I ain't made my mind up. But I had to make this one especially because I think I I think I forgot to mention these people in the first video. I put their name in the comments, and I want other people, once the video get released, to start adding names to the comments. But I'm like, yo, I can't believe I forgot to mention them. I think I kind of know why, because I was thinking about just two main people in that location versus, all the people that had longevity. But long story short, I fucked up. So I'm making this. And I want to make sure I mention my Aunt Michelle and my Uncle Bay are celebrating 50 years of marriage together. So that is like the epitome of black love. So you know what? The fact that I didn't mention them together, I kind of fucked up. Cause everybody else out here is struggling to do 5 years, and they didn't did 5-0. So I'm like, I definitely dropped the ball on that one. Um, I'm not even 50 years old. They've been together for a long time. For a long time. To a point where like a lot of things have come and went. They still around. Certain countries are not even countries anymore, but they still here. Like what's that? Like what's that? Ashton and Simpson and shit. Solid as a rock. That's sound about right. Shit. Um, I was trying to think like my great aunt Cat, my Uncle Freddie. I'm like, shit, I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know what that age range is. I'm like, yo, have it been 50 years for them as well? I'm like, it probably has, but you really never know because a lot of this stuff is kind of running concurrent. Like who beating who? I think they have been together longer. I think they have been together 60 years, but I don't know how long they've been married. I think they've been together and married about that time span, about 60 years. But who knows? Who knows? Well, shit, I know somebody know, but I just really don't know. But that's some competition right there. But shit, And then you see older couples split apart after years of being together. Um, Dr. Dre and his wife got a fucking divorce. Beyonce mother and father, they got a fucking divorce. Beyonce mother got a divorce from the other guy that she married, the dude from Cooley High and shit like that. I think they got a divorce too. Um, the guy on TV, Judge Mathis, I think him and his wife just split up. After a long time as well. So it's not like people been together for a long time and they just grandfathered in. No, they been together for 50 fucking years. God damn. But the clock is still ticking. The clock is still fucking ticking. Where other people, the thing with them is, even though they've been together for a long time, they probably been miserable for a long ass time as well. They out here doing a damn thing, yo. But that leans one to their relationship together and how they mesh together in that relationship. But that also leans to them as individuals. As individuals, they both cool as shit. So you can't have a beef and a strife with somebody that's that fucking cool. So that also makes sense why they are 50 years strong and the clock is still fucking ticking. My Uncle Bay, his ass, I ain't gonna say happy as shit, but he cool as shit. Like, like if you talk to him, it's damn near like you talking to a motherfucking roster and shit. Like, yo, is he high? Cause he just cool as shit. Even kill as a motherfucker. Don't raise his voice about too much or nothing. Ain't tripping off too much or nothing. Only time he ever even arguing over he might argue over some food or some shit. But other than that, that's about it. Ain't tripping off of nothing. My Aunt Michelle, she just fun and she stay with jokes. So that's just that positive, good energy being spewed out. So when you got that positive, good energy spewing out, that's what the fuck happens and shit. So I'm like, yo. And then mix that shit together, it's either gonna get better or get worse. But when you mix that shit together with these individuals, obviously 50 years in the game, so that lets you know what the answer is to that fucking question and shit. 1+1 = 3 out this motherfucker. So I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Um, that still epitomizes black love and shit. In the other video, I mentioned my aunt or great aunt. I'll just say great because she older. My great aunt Mary and my uncle Jimmy. And I was like, shit, I want some black love like that, yo. She held that man down for years. And I'm talking about the years that I known him when he wasn't, moving like that. He was bedridden. And she still held his ass down for years. So imagine all the time he wasn't bedridden, they were still rocking and rolling together. I said, that's black love, yo. She holding a straw for him. I said, that's black love. I want something like that. I mentioned my favorite aunt slash godmother Mona and shit. My favorite aunt slash godmother on my mother's side, Mona and shit. But I already did multiple videos on her ass and shit. So I ain't gonna keep going down that well. But I'm just like, damn, yo. Damn. These people here really ain't playing and shit, yo. Ain't shit nobody play with them, yo. 50 years strong. Like, yo, hip hop just celebrated 50 years. Just celebrated 50 years. They've been married for as long as hip hop been around. And they've been together longer than that. So they was together before hip hop was even around, even mentioned, even whispered of. Hmm. Who would have thought it would make it this long? Um, as I mentioned in the other video as well, I would like couples who have been together. I don't give a fuck if y'all married or not. Couples who have been together for longevity. And by longevity, I mean that's a spark in the pan. I need people that's 20 years and above. Anybody who has been with somebody for 20 years plus. 20 years plus. I would like them to just go ahead and just put their names, like I said before, uh, by your name, motherfucker. I ain't checking. I don't know who your ass is, so you can put your nickname, whatever your family name is, whatever your family call y'all. That's what y'all should put down. Y'all family name, and then how long y'all been together from today. Uh, if y'all somebody and y'all about to have y'all 50th anniversary tomorrow, then y'all might want to go ahead and write that in there. Don't let me shortchange you and put 49 and a half. No, fuck that. In 2 weeks, we're gonna be celebrating our 50th. Go ahead and put that in there. Go ahead and put that in there. So please comment your name or nickname or whatever the fuck you got going on. Your tag, I don't give a fuck, whatever the fuck it is. And then how long y'all have been together. If it's over 20. Anybody that's under 20, fuck y'all motherfuckers. Go to somebody else shit and comment on their shit. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to read it. None of that shit. You ain't make the fucking cut. But anybody 20 years and above, yeah, best believe, y'all earned that. Anybody that's close, come back later. Come on back later. I have another video speaking on Black love. So I guess y'all can put your information in there. But I don't know. I think I might have put a time limit on that one too. I think I might have said 20 years on that one too. But whatever. On that one, yeah. Y'all can go ahead and put anything. Y'all was together for 1 year and shit. Well, I don't give a fuck. Shit. It's a lot of side chicks that been together with her fucking man longer than he been married to his current wife. The fuck? And that's some real shit. That's literally some real shit. You been a side chick with this man for 30 years, but he only been with his current wife for 20. So it's like, well, shit. That's over 20. Go ahead and mark that down in your calendar. But hey, like I said about nicknames and shit, you ain't trying to get that man indicted. You made it this long. Don't make me get you snitching and shit. I ain't trying to make the block hot. Go ahead, put down your nickname and shit. Y'all know who y'all is. I don't know y'all motherfuckers. Y'all know who y'all is. Man, 50 years in the fucking game, yo. That's some shit that I just be like hoping for, yo. Shit, I can't even get 5 years, yo. I mean, I done had 5 years with like friends with benefits and all that. But like they married. So have I had 5 years like in some kind of goofy ass uh situationship? Mm, nah, I really haven't. None of my situationships have lasted 5 years. So I can't even do that. And they got 10 times that and 10 times that in a marriage. A marriage. So I'm like, God dang. They got me beat by a long shot, yo. By a fucking long shot. So when I say it and other people say it, when I say it and other people say black love is undefeated, they is not fucking lying, yo. That shit is under fucking feeded. God damn. 50 fucking years, yo. I don't even think cell phones was around 50 years ago. Or Wi-Fi. I don't even know if the internet was out back then. It might have been, but I don't know. I wasn't alive to tell your ass. Laptops not around. Flat screen TVs not around. A whole bunch of shit that people use today weren't even invented when they were first married. I would have to do the research to see what was the top movies and songs that was out during that time span 50 years ago. 50 years ago today. Today. So people should be giving kudos and celebration today and saying happy anniversary today. Like Tony, like Raphael Sadiq. Hard to hard holding on and made it this long. 50 fucking years, man. Just thinking about that long of a time span making my head hurt. Like, God dang. I'm almost tired. I'm almost sleepy just thinking about that. Like, God dang. 50? 5-0? God damn. 50 years ago, shit. I think Michael Jackson might have still been black 50 years ago. R.I.P. Shit, I think Lionel Richie might have still been black 50 years ago. He might. That's when he was still with the Commodores and shit. God damn. Yeah, Afro. Not even the little Jerry girl. That's 50 years ago. That's back when OJ was still black. R.I.P. to the juice. His ass went from black to OJ. He said, I'm not black, I'm OJ. 50 years ago, Jim Brown had just retired a couple years back, like 4 years back. Was it 4? Yeah, about 4 years back, Jim Brown had just retired. Shit, I think OJ might have still been playing and shit 50 years ago. Cause of Jim Brown out the fucking game, yo. I don't know, yo. I don't know. I don't want to speak on it, yo. But I think Jim Brown was definitely after OJ and shit, yo. No, I'm sorry. I think OJ was definitely after Jim Brown and shit, yo. I think Jim Brown came first because he just came when the NFL was just switched over and shit. He still was the AFL and shit. And after Jim Brown, then it was OJ. Yeah. I think what was it? Was it 68? Yeah, 68. So after Jim Brown, then it was OJ. So OJ was still playing when they got married. R.I.P. to the Juice. People out here had fish in their shoes still when they got married. Mm, 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 mm. Now people got hoverboards and shit, yo. What year was that, yo? Ali fought, yo. What year was a Thriller in Manila and all of that shit? We gonna fire in Zaire to get to Zaire. I think that might have been like 50 years ago. God. R.I.P. to Muhammad Ali too. That's back when George Foreman was in shape. They got married back when George Foreman was in shape still. This man went from in shape to big to retired. They still here. He long retired again. They still around. He out here knocking out fat, making George Foreman grills and shit. They still around. Longevity. Shit can be real If shit can be real for a short time span, is it really real? Is it really real? If shit is real, if it stands the test of time, shit, I could be the richest man in the world for a day. I could be the strongest man in the world for an hour. But shit, that don't mean nothing. If you had longevity in that shit, then that's a whole different animal. In 50 years, that's a whole nother animal right there. But alright, I don't want to drag it out too long, man. But yeah, shout out to my Aunt Michelle and my Uncle Bay, yo. 50 years married and shit. Still going strong, yo. Alright, man. I'm gone.